Hey guys, welcome to today's video and welcome back to my channel. So, had a crazy day. I literally, obviously I'm in my exercise clothes, so I went, exercising today. I ran a little bit today, actually, which I don't usually do. Jackson's right here in the car seat. Um, but I had a bunch of stuff to do today, so it's like 4:30 when I'm filming this. But we are going to be doing a review of Jeffree Star Cosmetics' entire brand. So I have something from each kind of like product line that he kind of has, but um so I don't I'm in the process of moving, obviously, as you guys can see with the whole mess of everything. Like literally this is a bouncer in a bed. Um so my Jeffree Star powders are actually packed. He has a regular powder and then a luminous powder, and basically my review of those is that I actually prefer the regular powder over the luminous powder. Personally, I do have dry skin, so I do tend to go for a more luminous look. But the look that I'm kind of enjoying right now is more of a hydrating look instead of like a luminous look of like specks of like shimmer and stuff. Which I personally find that when I use his luminous powders, that it does kind of look like specks of like makeup under my eyes. That's personally just how I feel though. And everything that I have, I purchased from his website. So it's legit. These are all legit products. I also do not have the Northern Lights Supreme Frost palette because it is actually at the apartment. It's packed away. Um, I really love the formula of it. I really like his Supreme Frost, and I will talk about it more. His Supreme Frost is actually my favorite formula for highlights. The only thing I don't like is his packaging. I prefer more thinner packaging over the bulky packaging, and if you had the Northern Lights palette, which was limited edition, it's a very bulky package, and he said it was supposed to resemble a like luggage is what it was. Alright, now I'm going to be able to have visual representation of everything. So let's go ahead and start off with the product that he actually started out in his brand, and that would be his liquid lipsticks. So I have one of my liquid lipsticks. This is the only full-size liquid lipstick I own from Jeffree Star, and it's actually the limited edition shade that came in his summer mystery boxes last year. So this is what the doe foot looks like. It has like a little, they call it a little chair, and he's got like the hot pink packaging. So he does have a style where he's very unique with his packaging, which you guys are going to kind of see later on. But because this was the first product he ever released, I think he kept it more simple because of obviously money. I mean, he's talked about it before. When he started his brand, he put everything into it, so he didn't have that much money. So he just kind of like made it very simplistic, to be completely honest. But I do actually like his liquid lipsticks. It is one of my favorite formulas. However, I do find that I have to shake this up, and there is a little click, which I'm not sure if you guys will be able to hear, but there is a little click right there that when you tighten it all the way, it clicks into place and it locks into place, which I think is probably important. I don't know what that's for, to be completely honest. It's probably got something to do with like the oils and stuff like that in the liquid lipsticks. But, I mean, to each his own, I guess. But his liquid lipstick formula is probably one of my favorites. I do love the packaging of this too. Wet n Wild has their liquid lipsticks packaged like this, and Dose of Colors has their liquid lipsticks packaged like this. And I have to say, in my top 3 liquid lipstick brands are this, Jeffree Star Cosmetics, Kylie Cosmetics, and Dose of Colors have my favorite liquid lipstick formula. I'm wearing I'm wearing KVD today. I'm wearing Lolita too. Oh, Jackson's awake. But I'm wearing Lolita 2 today, so that's not a really good representation of the fact that I'm doing a whole entire Jeffree Star Cosmetics brand review. But Kat Von D doesn't own that brand anymore, so I don't have to feel guilty about it. I think I'm going to go ahead and get the lip products out of the way because he actually does have a lip product for each category. So I'm going to go ahead and do my personal favorite, which is the lip liner. So this is what the lip liner looks like. This is what I meant by he has very unique packaging. Like this cap is a super duper unique kind of thing. His lip liners are not retractable. They are sharpenable, which he said was designed to like for his clients, his customers that do makeup on other people, this is obviously more sanitary, and I am somebody who does makeup on other people. I'm trying to start my own like little company, my own little brand, just kind of doing it on my own. So I appreciate this very, very much. And his lip liners actually range in so many colors, from neutrals to bright and colorful ones. Like he has a black one that I literally use for eyeliner. Like I literally use his weirdo lip liner as eyeliner on other people. So that is a testament to how much I enjoy these lip liners. The lip liners for me are his standout lip products, to be completely honest. I prefer the lip liners over any other product, even though I love his liquid lipstick formula, and I actually do love the gloss formula. The lip liners for me are the standout product, at least for right now, because my tastes do change. Okay, so next is going to be something I just talked about, and it's the gloss. So this is my favorite gloss. It's in the shade Silk Rope. It came in the Ordered collection, which is why this is more of a nude color. His original lip glosses, I think, it's a gold cap. I think this is gold instead of the nude. But I like it. I mean, again, it's got that unique style to it. So this is what the gloss doe foot looks like. I just really freaking love, like, I don't know what it is about this color. It's a very cool tone gray color, but I love it. I've been loving this since fall. Like, I'm not gonna lie. This is just something I've really fallen in love with. I love the glossiness of this. Like, it just makes my lips look very, very hydrated, and again, this is just a really good product. It's one of my favorites. I have a lot of favorite products. Okay, next is going to be the Supreme glosses. So I have not actually had these for a very, very long time, so I can't actually attest to how I feel about this product because I've only had a limited amount of time to use these since November of last year, and this is January 10th when I'm filming this. This is just the one I grabbed. It's in the shade Watermelon Soda. It's a kind of like orangey red pink kind of color. So the Supreme Gloss's doe foot is very, very odd. It's like, it honestly looks like somebody ran a regular doe foot over, honestly. Like, when I first got my first Supreme Gloss, I thought that it was defective, to be completely honest. But, so, the only thing I can say about the Supreme Gloss is that it's a full pigment gloss. To me, I kind of compare it to a melted down liquid lipstick, which I only have one melted down lipstick in a liquid form that I actually use, and it's in my everyday collection right now, and it's nude, and it's from Odesse, and it came in a BoxyCharm a few years ago, and I really, really, really love it, but it doesn't last on me. It's super duper thick. I do find these personally to be very thickening, so I love the packaging. I love, like, how it tapers like that. I love the packaging of these. I love the idea of these, but these just aren't personally my favorite lip products from Jeffree Star Cosmetics, or just in general, to be completely honest, because I just don't like how thick these feel on me personally. Okay, next is the Velvet Trap lipsticks, and I have this in packaging because I think that the packaging in this is unique. This is in the shade Grave Digger, which is a gray shade. I got it in a mystery box for the Halloween mystery box. Yeah, I got it in the Halloween mystery box. So I'll show you guys why I love the packaging on this being so super duper unique. So these actually replaced his lip ammunitions, which I don't know why he would replace the lip ammunitions, just reformulate them and call them lip ammos, because that's perfect, because it literally looked like a bullet and it was just perfect. It was a perfect name. So these do feel they feel like, here, it has a magnetic close, just so you guys know. This feels heavier than a drugstore lipstick, but not as heavy as some of my higher end lipsticks that I've had, if you get what I mean. So this is the lipstick bullet. I don't even know if you could pick it up, but it's got like Jeffree Star's stars all over it, which super duper unique, cute idea. I don't really like his Velvet Trap lipsticks. I don't really prefer the formula, but I do want you guys to know that just because I don't prefer the formula of these doesn't mean you guys won't like these. I love the packaging of them, but personally, I'm not a fan of these lipstick bullets. I am just not a lipstick bullet fan, to be completely honest, so I could be a little biased. Okay, So next is the concealer. I have this one in the shade Pale Yellow. It's just one of his color correctors, and the star did break off at the top of this one. It used to have a star on it. It broke off. But his concealers actually made it into my 2021 favorites. I love Jeffree Star's concealers. They're super duper pigmented. They go a very, very long way. This is the doe foot. It's kind of reminds me of a L'Oreal gloss kind of doe foot, where it's like out like that, and then in the center it collects product in the middle of it. I do find that the color correcting one that I use, I literally just have to dip it in once and I can do both eyes, and it's perfect. It's perfect. Okay, let's move on to eyes. So I pulled this out of my kit because I'm using this tomorrow. This is the Shane Dawson little mini controversy palette. This is the Emerald Edition one. This is just what I'm going to use on my eyes tomorrow. But anyway, so I'm going to just go ahead and show you guys. I have used this quite a bit. It has the green in it. This is one of the ugliest palettes I think I've ever seen in my life. I hate Shane Dawson. I hate the palettes that he came out with Shane Dawson. They're always in my bottom for when I rank his palettes. They're just always in my bottom. I literally, like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. His shadow formula is very, very nice. I really enjoy his shadow formulas. And he's actually recently started selling his eyeshadows in single form, and you can actually get magnetic palettes from him, which I do have those. I just don't have them in this area. I should have. But his shadows is the best formula that a Jeffree Star has, in my opinion, for any product. Like, if you're only going to pick up one thing from Jeffree Star Cosmetics to try out, I do recommend his shadows. I personally would recommend maybe getting a single shadow because they're like $10. Just finding one shade, maybe a matte and a shimmer, and buying those because that's going to be 20 bucks, and trying them out like that. Or you can just get a whole palette. You can get a mini palette. These mini palettes are like 28 bucks. My favorite mini palette is the Mini Blood Sugar. Really good formula of these. These are cruelty-free, which means that they will stain your eyes. So, keep that in mind. Okay, next is a product I don't really feel is necessary. It's actually eyeliners. He released these with his Blood Money collection. These are actually automatic eyeliners. This one's in the shade Cold Digger. I have Armored Truck. I hate the color of Armored Truck. It's so ugly. Like, it looks like it's going to be super duper beautiful, but it just doesn't come off as beautiful. So this is just a brown. It's just a retractable eyeliner, which, as you guys can see, it's a retractable eyeliner. For me personally, it's the packaging on this that is super, like, cute. My firstborn is a terrorist, but, so he only released these automatic eyeliners in his Blood Money collection, so the only colors that he has is, like, related to his Blood Money collection, and I don't really understand that. I would have imagined if he was going to release an automatic eyeliner, it would have been black. But at the same time, I didn't expect him to release automatic eyeliners because he has these lip liners that are eye safe that can be used as eyeliners. So I'm just super duper confused by this product. I own 3 of them. I own 2 Armored Trucks that I hate. Then I own this color, this brown one, which I only got this because it was during the Black Friday week sale. And I was like, fine, I will try the brown one because I hate Armored Truck. But any of the other colors I don't really like because they're all like green themed because it's Blood Money. So I won't purchase any more of these, just being completely honest, unless he releases a black one or he releases an automatic eyeliner that just really, really intrigues me. Alright, so the final eye product is going to be the Fproof Mascara. I love tubing mascaras. I love this mascara. This mascara is super duper expensive, but I love the packaging. I don't like the name of it because companies definitely use sex as something. Like, I literally just purchased today the Too Faced Better Than Sex waterproof mascara because I love the Better Than Sex so much. And I wanted a waterproof version. But I really enjoy the tubing aspect of this. I mean, this is literally in a red velvet box to kind of capitalize on the sexual nature. Plus, I mean, like, this is supposed to be like a dominatrix whip, which I just think is stupid, honestly. And you can, like, take this off, and it's like, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to put this on my keychain? think it's stupid. The mascara is coated in like a black leather, kind of like dominatrix type thing. And again, this is a tubing mascara. And I'm going to show you guys the wand. The formula on this is not that bad. I just personally don't find myself ever really reaching for this one because of the fact that it's so expensive. It's like $28. I think I bought this when I bought the Beauty Killer palette, and I got like in a set where I got like a deal for like $60. I got the Beauty Killer palette and I got this. It was like a set together. I don't know. So it says on the box it's waterproof, sweatproof, fuckproof, gag-proof, cry-proof. I just don't really enjoy the sexual innuendos in makeup products because, like, makeup is makeup. Intimacy is intimacy. Like, intimacy is how I made my children. My children have nothing to do with makeup. I just don't understand it. Like, if I'm being completely honest, Brandon and I never got intimate when I had makeup on. So I don't understand why I have to have intimate proof makeup. Because if I'm being completely honest, I would not be intimate with somebody with makeup on. It just seems like a great way to clog my pores. So while this is a good mascara, I think that the marketing theme of the Fproof is just so stupid, and I wish companies would stop doing it. But this is a good mascara, I just don't like the price. And now let's move on to the one thing I think that everybody really knows Jeffree Star for, aside from the liquid lipsticks, and that is his highlighter. So I talked a little bit about the Northern Lights Supreme Frost highlighter palette that is actually at the apartment. I don't have it with me, so I can't show it to you guys. I really love the formula of it. The colors are very out there. I literally only use like 2 shades. I use like the top 2 shades. I think it's like that one. No, I think it's... There's a white one and a pink one. A very light pink one in there. Those are the only 2 shades that I use. There's like an ocean blue one that I really love using for eyeshadow that I use a lot in my pro kit. It's a really nice formula. I just don't like the packaging of it. So I can't talk about it in this, but I can talk about others. And I'm going to go ahead and start with the one that started it all, and it is the Skin Frost. This one is just personally in the shade Peach Goddess because it's the one I grabbed. So the thing that I think got people with these was the big pan, the mirror. You've never run out of these. I don't like the Skin Frosts, though. While I think that they are super duper beautiful and very shimmery and super pigmented, and yes, you do get a lot of bang for your buck, I don't think I will ever purchase another Peach Goddess, which I don't even think I purchased this. I think that this came in a mystery box. I don't really remember. But while I think that this is really good bang for your buck, I don't recommend the Skin Frost because the Skin Frosts are pressed in such a way that I have had half of the Skin Frosts that I've ordered arrive broken. So I just don't, personally, I don't recommend the Skin Frost because yes, you do get a lot of bang for your buck, but you're also taking the risk of it arriving broken. That's what I've noticed. The Skin Frosts are the only products I've ever had an issue with ordering from Jeffree Star Cosmetics arriving broken. However, these I think are a great deal. I have the Cavity palette, the Peppermint Frost palette. I'm going to get Brain Freeze and 24 Karat, but they're out of stock right now. This is the Platinum Ice one. I ordered this for myself, and then this went on sale for the Black Friday week haul and for 12 days of Jeffree Star Cosmetics, and I ordered it for my brother's girlfriend. So this is the Platinum Ice palette. It has Ice Cold, Glacier, Lavender Snow, Alien Ice, Pink Chill, and Canary Gleam. So I do own Lavender Snow, and I own Ice Cold. Ice Cold is a beautiful highlight, but mine arrived broken, which is why I wanted this palette. I am personally finding that I actually prefer having palettes like this in my collection for my pro kit. I really want to get the Blush Aesthetic palette from Laura Lee, and then the Jaclyn Hill Rouge Bougie, whatever it's called, blush palette. I want to get those too to have in my collection. But this is honestly just like a palette that like I love so freaking much just because all these shades are shades I can use. Lavender Snow is coming off very, very deep for some reason, but in the Skin Frost pan, it's not as deep. So I am going to go ahead and show you. Okay, so you can get one of these for, I think, $28 and have the risk of it arriving broken, or you can get a palette like this, which is like 40 bucks. I think I paid $40 for this one, but it was on sale for like 12 bucks too the past year, so you can always wait. And I'm going to go ahead and put the two Skin Frosts side by side so you can see the difference in sizes. So obviously you're getting a hell of a lot more with this. Like, this is literally almost the size of two freaking pans in this palette. But I personally would rather spend a little bit more money just because I am an actual makeup artist and get multiple different shades that I can use on other people. And also, I've never had an issue with his palettes arriving broken. Okay, so the second highlighter formula he released was the Supreme Frost highlighter formulas. I have two of these because when he released Pricked, he released two Supreme Frosts, and the embossment was very, very different on it. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. He used to have liquid frosts. He doesn't have those anymore. I don't have any liquid frosts, but he did used to have liquid frosts. Just know that he doesn't have them anymore. I heard that there was a lot of issues with those. So this is the Skin Frost, and this is the Supreme Frost. So you obviously can see the difference. Obviously, you can see the difference in the packaging also. Like, this has a mirror, whereas or this one has the little window and this one has the mirror. So this is the difference between the sizes of the Supreme Frost next to the Skin Frost. You definitely see a difference, and these are a lot more expensive. So this is honestly more of a natural highlight compared to the Supreme Frost highlights. These are $32, whereas this is $28, I believe. So this is hypothermia, which I honestly prefer to have just for a eyeshadow, but it's whatever. And this, just for future references, it's Citrus Bling. I freaking love the embossment on this. He also had Crystal Kumquat, I think is what the other one was called. Like, just so you guys can see, this looks like an orange. Look how gorgeous that is. And that is why I am showing you guys this one and this one, because the embossment is so different. The embossment on this one is so beautiful. So the Supreme Frosts are more glittery, and if I had to be completely honest, I would say that the Supreme Frosts are probably more geared towards people my age. Like, I'm 23, and they're gonna be more colorful than the Skin Frosts. Like, I personally feel like if my sister, I was gonna recommend a highlight to my sister from Jeffree Star, it would be the Skin Frost, because my sister goes for more natural makeup. I would not recommend something like this. But obviously, me being a pro makeup artist, I like to have products like this in my collection because I have a variety. Alright, and last but not least are the Extreme Frosts, which I have such an issue with the Extreme Frost. So I have every single color he ever released in the Extreme Frosts. My issue is that these are $50, and it literally looks like the Supreme Frost. I'll show you guys. So this is what I got for $50. I think that this is just a lot like the Supreme Frost, because like even the little thing to open it is the same. Like, the size of the product is the same. Like, everything in this is the same. I personally feel like the formula of this is just more duochromed than the Supreme Frost. That's probably what it is that these are more duochromed than the Supreme Frost, but the packaging is the same. He's literally bumping up the price from $32 to $50 to give you a fucking box to keep it in. And like, yes, this is the shade Lick My Glit, by the way. Yes, I feel fancy having this box, which is why, and I personally feel like I literally paid $50 for a Supreme Frost in a box. So that is why I'm keeping it in the damn box. Every single Extreme Frost that he's ever released, which is the 3 white ones, the Choking on Ice purple one, and then the 2 Blood Money ones. I have them in these boxes because motherfucker is expensive. And then finally, I have the Sacred Glass Extreme Frost highlighter palette. So yes, you can get all 3 of his highlighters in a palette formula, so you can try it out, except he doesn't have the Northern Lights one anymore, but I'm sure you can find it somewhere. So this is Sacred Glass. This is my favorite highlighter palette he has ever released, just because I've never ever found a highlighter palette that I actually feel like I can use all the shades to, except for this one. And the palette itself is very mimicky of the actual box that the Extreme Frosts come in. This is like, I believe, $62. So obviously, like, I'm gonna just take the Supreme Frost because they're the same size. So obviously, for $62, you're not getting as much as you would in the single pan, but you're getting 3 new shades that came in the Pink Religion collection. There's Pearly Gates, Pink Purity, and the Glass Supper, which I honestly feel like I could use all these. That pink one might be a little hard for me to use, but I don't really give a shit. And this even does come with a mirror right here. It's a little mirror. It's a little mirror. This is honestly the smallest palette ever. Like, even with his cavity palettes, which I will actually go get his cavity palette, but I definitely feel like this is a better deal. I believe when I got this, I paid for the Pink Religion bundle with this. They had a bundle where you could get the Pink Religion palette and you could get the Sacred Glass highlighter palette together for like $99, I think is what it was. But yeah, I'm gonna actually go get the cavity palette so you guys can reference it next to this. Okay, so this is the cavity palette. I literally just got this. I wasn't gonna get this, but I believe I got it when it was on sale because I was like, fuck it. So this is a Skin Frost. This is the Skin Frost formula. But I got this out because it has 4 Skin Frosts in it, and it's going to be the closest you can get to the 3 in this palette. So this is 3 Extreme Frost for $62. This is for Supreme Frost for, I think, $40 maybe? I could be wrong. I don't know. So you can see you obviously get more in the pans for this one, get more pans for less money, obviously. But I wanted to go ahead and show them side by side with packaging. So this is very thick and bulky, and this is very thin. So you guys can see. Likewise also. And just for shits and giggles, I got out my brand new Jaclyn Cosmetics. What's this called? Wasn't this the Winter Sun palette? Which I lusted over this so hardcore when I saw Jaclyn announce this. So I wanted to just go ahead and compare it to, obviously, Jeffree Star. Ulta has this on sale right now. I did get this on sale for like $22. So again, just gonna go ahead and reference this next to each other. Personally, I like Jaclyn's a little bit better. Because yes, I might have gotten 2 highlighters and a blush. But when I'm looking at both of these, I will use all of these. I can use that blush. I can use that highlight. I can use that highlight. And the whole thing is a mirror. Like, and honestly, Jaclyn did a hell of a job with the packaging. I was not going to be into her brand, but I made myself decide to try it this year, and Jaclyn's winning me over. I think I'm going to actually buy everything she releases this year. I'm not freaking kidding. But again, like, yes, you do look like you're getting a lot of product, but I do feel like you also still have a little bit of, like, extra space. This could have been a full mirror like Jaclyn's was. Honestly, if I'm being completely honest, I would recommend, if you're going to get a highlighter from Jeffree Star, get one of his palettes. I don't recommend the Extreme Frosts. I don't even recommend the Sacred Glass palette. But if you want an Extreme Frost and you like these colors, get this palette because it's a better deal. He obviously has these 6-pan palettes and these 4-pan palettes. I do recommend the palette highlighters over any individual highlighter from him. But honestly, I do feel like Jaclyn's highlighter formula is just better. I do. I honestly prefer Jaclyn's highlighter formula over anybody's right now. I'm really loving her highlighter. Like, Jaclyn is so good with highlighters when it comes to highlighters. Oh my gosh, like, the original highlighter palettes that she came out with, the Flash and the Flare palettes, were so good. She has, like, single highlighters. She has mood light highlighters, beaming highlighters. I'm waiting for Jeffree Star to release the loose frost highlighters, which he hasn't yet, but I'm sure those are coming. But, I mean, this was just me reviewing Jeffree Star's whole brand as a whole. And I just wanted to go ahead and say, all in all, if you're just kind of like skipping through everything and you just wanted the rundown of everything, eyeshadows are worth it. His eyeshadows are 100% worth it. Eyeliners, I don't recommend. His mascara, don't recommend. Lip liners, I love these. His concealers, freaking bomb. I don't recommend the Supreme glosses. I love the gloss formula. I love his liquid lipstick formula. I do not like his Velvet Trap formula. I do not like his Luminous Magic Star Setting Powder, but I like his original Magic Star Setting Powder. Skin Frosts. I like his Skin Frosts, but these are the only thing I've ever ordered from him that arrives broken, so I don't recommend the single pans. I do recommend the palettes. Supreme Frosts. He has a Supreme Frost highlighter palette that I unfortunately cannot show you guys because it's a 15-minute drive away. Supreme Frosts, I think, are worth it if you are into this kind of a highlight. Extreme Frosts are an overpriced Supreme Frost. Do not recommend. I do recommend the palette if you're into this color, these kind of colors, and you want to try them out. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Please like if you did. That lets me know that you enjoy this type of content, and I can continue to make more for you guys. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed, so you can join the Boo Bear family, watch my channel grow, watch this one grow up. He's going to keep me up all night, I already can tell. Ring the bell to be notified of all my future uploads. Comment down below about your favorite product from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. And yeah, ring the bell so you can be notified of all my future uploads because I post a brand new video every single day of the year. But I have 2 kids under the age of 2 years old, so I just post at different times. Sometimes I post at midnight, sometimes I post at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Just depends on what's going on. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye, guys.